Good evening. As the sun sets, the day comes to an end. For some people, they sometimes feel it's the end of their life. For some people, they feel it's the end of an opportunity. For some people, they feel it's the end of all their hard work, all the sweat and toil, and basically shut shop. But the point here is it true? If one gets rejection, if one is rejected, if one is stopped from doing what they like, meeting who they like, eating what they like, going where they like, so basically anything that you set your heart upon and you don't get it, for whatever reason, how do you feel? One, and two, what after that? So I am basically talking about how do you take and handle a rejection. Very often we go through this. Some get impacted very hard. For some, it's like, okay, I didn't get it, move on. So, which is right? Which is not so right? Which path should we take? Well, that's debatable and that's purely based on the individual. My experience, I've had a lot of rejections. I've had a lot of things being turned down with no justification or no reasoning. But that's life. That's life, my friends. Take it or leave it. You're not going to get reasons for many things that don't come your way. It's just there. So the only way to overcome that and open the window and door to another opportunity is by just accepting it that yes, it's not worked, and move on. Yes, it's as simple as that. Move on. And the other thing that I've got to understand is I have not got that opportunity or the thing that I like mainly because it was not meant to be for me. Maybe I was not ready for it, or maybe the task was too small for me. I can read it any way I like. But the fact of the matter is, it did not fall into my lap the way I wanted to. So what next? Very simple. Pack your bags and start moving again. This time in another direction. Or maybe even the same direction, but with a different approach. Because many times it is our approach that determines the result that you are looking at. Many times it's the timing that makes all the difference. Have you timed it well? Are you well prepared? Is the situation amicable for you to approach that work, the task, the person, the place? Because everything does play an important role. It's like, strapping yourself when you're driving, but when you come to your destination, you don't stay strapped in. You remove the seat belt, open the door and step out. That's exactly how one has to move on in life. When you are faced with a disappointment or a rejection, it's not the end of life. And believe you me, you will be surprised at the potential you have. You'll be surprised at the kind of work that comes out after rejection. That is only after you've accepted it, that yes, this is part of life, rejection is part of life, and one needs to move ahead. Better planning, better coordination, with a renewed sense of purpose, you will achieve victory. Now, whether or not you reach the destination, that's not the point. But where you will certainly be victorious is in your confidence level, in your ability to look at rejection in its face and say, oh, it's okay, I'm going to try again, and do it with a smile. Now, what better way to handle a rejection than to smile at it and say, bring it on, as many more as you can, I will overcome all of them. So give it a thought. It's not the end of life. In fact, it's an opportunity to look at yourself, renew your energy, renew your plans, and get it back into the game. Yes, get back into the game. That's the only way you will be victorious overall. Try it. The sun will always shine the next day, and you should be there to welcome it with a smile.